everyone. Good evening to our chief guest, President National Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission, R.K. Agarwal Karun, all the dignitaries, judges, lawyers, and all my dear AASRAA patrons. A very warm welcome to you all. I am Mohammad Shaheen, National President of AASRAA, here to say few words about our idea, about the reason behind this gathering. Everything begins with an idea. Today, I am going to say about that idea. Before I start, I would like to say a small story. This is a story of a boy who is born to a middle class family with greatest dreams one can ever dare to dream of at that level. The boy couldn't get any support from his family because of the financial status, but that boy didn't stop his journey to achieve his goals. He tried, he failed. He tried, he failed. But his desire to achieve his goals never failed. Today, he showed his worth to the society by establishing an organization. And ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to say that that little boy is none other than our very own founder and chief patron of AASRAA, Mr. Habib Sultan Ali Garu. I am very thankful and grateful to you, sir. Thank you for giving us this wonderful opportunity because it's a lifetime moment for me especially because I may not get this opportunity once in my lifetime to stand and speak in front of the Honorable Justice and these many judges and all the lawyers sitting here for a computer engineer like me. Thank you so much for giving this wonderful opportunity. To begin with that idea, to begin with what, how, when, where, how all this has happened, I would like to take the help of 5 W's, which will really help us to know in-depth detail of this platform, AASRAA. So the 5 W's: when, what, why, who, and which. So the first question that will go on is when and why. When does all this start? Why did all this happen? How this idea came to his mind? Ladies and gentlemen, in the year 2012, our founder, Ali sir, has faced a problem. I hope you all know the company Shri chips. Yes? In that, they took a loan. And after they have cleared all the debts also, they received notice saying that you have an outstanding amount to be cleared. Our Ali sir went and asked them, I have paid all the amount, then why are you still sending me the notice? Then they first agreed, okay fine, sorry sir, there's a mistake, we'll be rectifying it at our end, but please forgive us for this time. Okay, it happened for once, twice, thrice. He kept on going to them, they kept on replying the same. But that didn't stop. But the fourth time, when we went and asked them why this is happening again and again, the response this time has really shook him. They responded saying that it will happen. What will you do? That was not an expected response. So, since he's a lawyer, he understood that this can't be left, and he went and tried to file a case against whatever it has happened. He studied, he went through it, he understood that this is something that comes under Consumer Protection Act and it can be filed according to deficiency in service. He filed a case, he fought against them, successfully he won against them. He got that news published in the local newspapers. Utter surprisingly, there were many people reaching out to him saying that we are also facing the same problem. Then he understood something must be done to the society as well. There's a saying in Telugu saying, Gayam viluva telusunodike sayam viluva telustudi. Means, he who know the value of pain will know the value of help. That after in 2014 he won against him, and at that moment he has decided, I am going to help the society in all possible ways, and that is when this idea of AASRAA has emerged. With that question, here comes our next question. What is AASRAA? AASRAA stands for Advocates Association for Social Responsibility and Awareness, which got officially registered in the year 2016 under Societies Act, and with its registered office at Delhi, with its corporate office at Hyderabad, Visakhapatnam, Bangalore, and also Chennai. We got approved under Section 80G of IT Act and also registered with Niti Aayog and also member in Quality Council of India. Our only aim is to work for the welfare of consumers and protection of consumer rights, and AASRAA is working only according to Consumer Protection Act 2019. It is our only motto, and we are working only on Consumer Protection Act 2019. This is about us. Since the inception, since the idea has started in the 2014, we started gathering all the information how consumers are facing problem. How? Because when we know that there is a problem, we will start fighting against it. But when you don't know what is the problem, how will you fight against it? Unfortunately, people don't know that they have consumer rights. People don't know that they can fight against the unfair trade practices. People don't know that they can fight against the misleading advertisements. People don't know that their problems can be solved through mediations. People don't know there is an international arbitration mediation center kept in Hyderabad. We are letting them know. We are letting them know that there are consumer rights and you can fight. You can fight for yourself. This is not something that should be avoided. As how each and everyone has fundamental rights, they have consumer rights. You can fight against them. People are under a myth stating that if we go to courts, it may take much time and we don't have that much time to invest, and it's okay if there is some kind of consumer problem. But my dear ladies and gentlemen, consumer courts are now structured in a format that they are trying to resolve the problem as soon as possible. And we have make it a point to take this information to general public. Our vision and mission is only one thing. We want to be the primary support and platform for the civil society and create legal awareness about the Consumer Protection Act 2019 among the general public and motivate them individually as well as collectively. That will help in the betterment of the society. So, isn't it fine? So, we are making it a point to reach out to the public. How we are doing it? Yes, what are we doing? We are trying to achieve this. We are trying to go to the public by conducting awareness programs. Our only one motive is to create awareness among the general public about the Consumer Protection Act 2019. We are trying to mediate the consumer problems if there are any. We are trying to file cases in proper courts for free of cost. We are supporting consumers to file cases in person. I know everyone, we can file cases in three ways: in person, through a lawyer, and through organization. We are making it a point, like you can reach to us and we will file case for you, and whatever the response, whatever the win you get, it will be yours. And we are also conducting training sessions for all the patrons in AASRAA regarding how to file a case in consumer courts. Now you know, I want you to answer this question. Who are benefited from AASRAA? Who are benefited from AASRAA? Can I get a response? Can you be louder? Yes. Other question. Who can reach out to AASRAA? Can you all be a bit louder? Who are the target audience of AASRAA? Common man, yes. Obviously, the common man, the consumer, is the target of AASRAA. We target only consumers, we target all the consumers there in the society, and there is no age limit to a consumer, right? Whoever is born, a born baby to the old man, everyone is a consumer. Everyone who is buying a good is a consumer. Everyone who is taking a service is a consumer, and all those people who are taking the services, who are buying the goods, can come to us and file a case if there is a problem. Okay? So, with that question, we will move on to the next. Who form AASRAA? We know who is benefited from AASRAA, but definitely we should also know who forms AASRAA. Advocates Association for Social Responsibility and Awareness. Please don't get deceived by the name. It's not only Advocates Association. AASRAA is a group of advocates and non-advocates. It is a place to everyone who has a desire, zeal to serve the society. There is no restriction for any profession. We only see the zeal, how well they are getting connected to the society and how they want to share their services with the society. So AASRAA is a platform for advocates and non-advocates. I also want to say, the AASRAA structure is designed in such a way that how a national consumer commissions, how the consumer commission structures are there, in the same way AASRAA structure is designed, my lord. Like starting with the national team, state team, district team. So the district, how the district commissions report to the state commissions, how the state commissions report to the national commissions. In the same way, whatever there is a problem at the district level, they will be reporting it to the state level. They will be in turn reporting it to the national level. So here is a team. There is a national team where we have the founder, national president, vice president, general secretary, treasurer, and the national executive member plus legal cell. There's one person in each designation. In the same way, we have the state team. The state president, vice president, general secretary, joint secretary. In the same way, organizing secretary. Each one per each designation. In the same way, we have the district team as well. So, the next will be the overall structure of AASRAA. The whole team will be observed by a disciplinary committee. So, if there is any things going on, the disciplinary committee will come into action and take the necessary step that is required. So we make sure that everything is going according to the protocol. Now there comes the next question. Which parts of the country is AASRAA present? AASRAA is rightly spread in 9 states, namely Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Kerala, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Delhi, Jammu and Kashmir. We are proud to say that we are 675 plus patrons in AASRAA as of now. This whole 675 plus patrons is a dedicated team. So, my lord, each and every patron in AASRAA is handpicked, I could say. You check their profession, you check their background, everyone, you find only one thing, their zeal to serve the society, their zeal to do something good to the society. And the reason also taking only the Consumer Protection Act is, there are many organizations which are working for poverty, which are working for women, which is working for other reasons. But there are few, comparatively there are few consumer protection organizations. But it is also important, as during the pandemic itself, if we take as an example, there are many manipulations going in the society. They were selling the basic needs like sanitizers, the mask, everything for double, dual prices, which a normal man, which a middle class person can't afford. So there AASRAA has went and also seized those kind of people and made sure that people are getting their basic needs for the proper cost, for the MRP prices. So Consumer Protection Act is important for everyone to know, and it is our only concern to reach out to the public. Our track record. So I have said that we have been doing the awareness programs, the mediation things, and I did not mention how much we are doing. So our track record is, we have solved 10,000 plus cases through mediation. We have organized 2,000 plus awareness camps across India. We have filed 275 plus cases in the consumer courts, and we have launched an awareness campaigning van in Andhra Pradesh that will be going around the state of Andhra Pradesh and going to reach the consumers if they have any problem. So this is not just a track record, this is the all-time record we have till now since the AASRAA has started. So whatever we have been doing till today, we are doing it from our own interest, with whatever the fund is required, with the support of our team, we have been doing from our own pockets, my lord. So I would request our chief patron to please share few words about our upcoming plan we have and our next big step which we are planning in future. Ladies and gentlemen, with all your applause, may I take the privilege to welcome our chief patron, Mr. Habib Sultan Ali Garu, onto the stage.
ji, my esteemed brothers and sisters, on behalf of the Consumer Commissions, I thank the organizers for having invited us on this evening and inform us about the activities that are being performed by them. Whatever statistics have been rolled out, if they are really correct, is really praiseworthy. We appreciate the efforts being made by the AASRAA and wish them that they should do many more things. There is no scope for complacency. Consumer is a very wide field. Unlike laws on civil side, criminal side, or other things, only specified category of people will be affected or benefited. But consumer, every human being born will be a consumer in one way or the other. So your field is much wider than any other fields which are prevailing in our society. I only request the organizers, the patterns, the battery of the real work. They should be more in the fields rather than on the paper. You go to the fields, go to the, I request each one of you, if the pattern member should go to the district commission and see as to how the things are happening there. I think many of you may not be even knowing how many commissions are there in the state. You have to be practical, go to each of the district commissions, come to the state commission, know the difficulties of the consumers and try to help them. Awareness is the backbone for any successful implementation of any legislation that the lawmakers will make. The lawmakers will have very noble objects in making the legislations, but it is the implementation which matters. So here comes the role of the organizations such as yours. Now on November 12th, we are having a mega national Lok Adalat under the guidance of Honorable Justice Agarwal sir. We are all trying our best. We know the difficulties because consumer litigation is not so attractive for settlement through Lok Adalat. But Mr. Ali sir, I request you to depute each one of your pattern to each of the district commissions and let them take the list of the problems which can be settled. Approach the consumers or organizations and try to settle. That is the real challenge for you. Go to every commission. We have a state commission. I am yet to see any of your representatives in the state commission. I am here for the last 5 years. We are having thousands of cases, but not even a single case filed by AASRAA. That should not be the approach. You come to this ground, do some spade work, and then help the society. We are always here to encourage or support you. This Lok Adalat is a good opportunity for you. You please come. If you come to my commission, I list of cases where insurance companies, builders, hospitals are there. You do some work. Since you are proclaiming that you are doing mediation also, do real mediation there and show some results so that on 12th November we can bring laurels to the National Commission that yes, consumer commissions also have contributed to the drive of Lok Adalat. Because pendency is very challenging, a daunting task. Very difficult to, the legislation, the lawmakers have fixed certain time schedules, but because of huge pendency and all that, we are unable to accept the challenge of the legislation. But still, we are doing our best. Here, we need your assistance, your help. Please depute your dedicated patterns to each of the district commissions. And I request my presidents to give them the list of the cases where we can settle. We will try to do something by 12th November. Now it's time for you to show. Okay? Tighten your belts and show some good results for us. Thank you.
We are expecting the same from the commission, sir. But in front of most district presidents and state presidents and national commission presidents, I want to put a small word before you, but I don't know if it's the right time or wrong time. But one thing, sir, as an advocate, I'm telling you, Consumer Protection Act is very free act, sir. And whatever the with all the CC numbers you have given, sir, with all CC numbers and what are the cases filed to AASRAA. And all the CC numbers with judgments you have put in the net also, sir. You have not given any single wrong information also, because as an advocate, I know that in front of Honorable Justice giving wrong number also. And second thing, sir, today we are facing some problems, sir. One thing, as per Act and everything. So I'm very much interested about this Act, but unfortunate thing is one important case, CC number 103 by 2014, almost 8 years in District Consumer Forum, sir. As on date did not come for judgment, sir. Simply postpone the matter. I request Honorable National Commission Chairman to please, because in the criminal matters, we'll put some identified matters, sir. We'll put some identified matters and date by date we'll view the matter. But today, 2014 matter was not settled, sir. One thing we are facing a problem. Second problem is, especially we structure like how the commission is there. Now after the district establishment changes, because up to Telangana publication, only 10 districts in state of Telangana. Now the districts are 33, sir. Most of the districts, commissions also not formed there. In Andhra Pradesh also, up to 3 months back, only 13 districts in Andhra Pradesh. Now 25 districts is established, sir. Now we are establishing districts also. And second problem where we are facing, sir, especially in Andhra Pradesh, I want to put in, as per Consumer Protection Act, we can file the case in person through an advocate and through our office. But they are not giving the number, sir. If you are filing through organization, they are not giving the number, and they are general order on possible general order. So what is the capacity of organization? And they are asking to submit all our bylaws, and they are asking to give our bylaws to the other parties, sir. So just 1 month back only we have argument, and I requested them to return on the bench. మీరు బెంచ్ మీద రిటర్న్ చేసేయండి, నేను స్టేట్ కమిషన్ గురించి చేస్తానని చెప్పేసి ఈ రెండు విషయాలు ఇక తీసుకురాక తర్వాత మాట్లాడాలనుకుని ఇది కొంచెం స్టేట్ కమిషన్ లెవెల్లో చూస్తే ఒకటిసారి మేము వర్క్ చేసేది మీరు లేకపోతే వర్క్ చేయలేమండి. మా ధైర్యం, మా సాహసం, మా శక్తి అంటే ఏంటంటే యాక్ట్ మీరు ఇచ్చిన ధైర్యం. సో ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్లో స్టేట్ కమిషన్ నుంచి అలాగే మనకి డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ నుంచి బాగుంటుంది. కాబట్టి ఈ మధ్యలో అపాయింట్మెంట్ అయిన తర్వాత వీఆర్ ఫేసింగ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్. సో ఐ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఈ రెండు ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ అండి. CC number 103/2014 మ్యాటర్ 8 years కన్సూమర్ కోర్టు రాలేదంటే ఇట్స్ వెరీ ప్రాబ్లమ్, సార్. అండ్ అందర్ థింగ్, ప్లీజ్ చూడండి, కన్సూమర్ రైట్స్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ ఫైలింగ్ ద కేసెస్ అంటే నో వాట్ దే ఆర్ డూయింగ్, సార్. They are simply telling that organizations file the cases without an entity. So without your rules and regulations in bylaws, we can't do that. This is the only two matter, sir. And rest of everything is okay, sir. And one more thing, from today onwards, we are requesting one thing, sir. Wherever we are going, district commission, we all are, because we are in different fields, we are in different. I am practicing advocate, he is a businessman, most of the persons advocates, non-advocates are there. December 24th, sir. Every year, December 24th and March 15th, we are treating as a festivals of the consumer. So I request December 24th, every district we are organizing awareness camp, sir. On that time, we are inviting the district commissions and state commissions to attend that program. I request that time for walkdown or marathon or 2K runs, if you attend that, definitely we will do something, sir, with your support. That is the only thing, sir. And another thing, the vision of AASRAA is December 24th next year, this year December 24th. We want to organize with the support of the National Commission from Delhi to Kashmir to Kanyakumari. We want to organize 100 awareness camps, sir. 100 awareness camps at a time. Morning 10 o'clock, the flags will be, the balloons will be due from India Gate, sir. The dream is from Jammu Kashmir also we have a team. From Jammu Kashmir morning 10:15, and Jammu Kashmir to Kanyakumari, we want to organize December 24th. Morning 10:15 with the national anthem, with the National Commission's first whether will do the same thing will be this. Then what happens? The media people also will come and they will follow the program. So media people also without giving anything, they are not giving any problem. This type of activity definitely, if they give the awareness, definitely this is the under this is the only I have to the my only argue appeal to the state commission.
Yes, sir. A very good evening to all of you. It is really very appreciating and admiring for an organization like AASRAA to come to help the common person for fighting or raising their voice against the defects in the goods which they purchase, the deficiency in services which they take, and 5 cases before the district commission, the state commission, and the national commission for redressal of the cases. Friends, under the Consumer Protection Act 2019, now the district commissions have been given the higher responsibility to decide cases because the pecuniary position which has been fixed to rupees 50 lakh has undergone a change in definition. Now, the pecuniary consideration, jurisdiction of the district commission has to be determined on the basis of the amount of consideration paid and not the value of goods or services in compensation paid. So the relief claim has nothing to do while determining the pecuniary jurisdiction of a particular product. Whatever the consumer pays or the person pays for purchase of goods or services, that is to be taken for determining the pecuniary jurisdiction. For example, if a person takes an insurance policy and say of rupees 1 crore and pays a premium of only rupees 1 lakh per annum, so the insurance premium could be the determining factor to determining the consideration paid, and he has to approve the district forum and not the state commission as earlier was. Likewise, in every field, now the value of consideration is to determine that it is in fact a beneficial step for the consumer to approach or file cases in the district forum where they reside or they carry on work for gain. So the distance has also been reduced. Now a person can file a consumer complaint at the place of residence before the district forum, and I hope and trust that AASRAA, which has been a very good work, will take up the cases before the district commission, and as rightly said by the Honorable Justice Jaiswal, the President of the Telangana State Commission, that they should also file cases and appear and help the consumers before the state commission. In fact, I would request them before the National Commission also, and I can only say that the consumer complaint is to be signed by the person who is aggrieved by any action of the seller or the service provider. If it is signed, who appears on their behalf is not very relevant, because even if a person who has sent the complaint by post and has not appeared in person, it is our duty to appoint to give legal aid, for which legal advocates are being appointed as amicus, or they are provided as legal aid without any asking any burden on the consumer.